आवाज.
हम्म.
जे आता चालू झालं आपले चालू होते.
बंद करा ना.
दोन्ही ऑन करा.
दोन्ही ऑन करायचं. इथे दिसते, हे पण दिसतं. बंद करून टाकायचं नंतर.
till then.
Yep.
So, good morning, one and all. Gathered in this virtual platform for this UGC sponsored refresher short-term course in artificial intelligence in education and the research, organized by the Malvi Mission Teacher Training Center at Sat Gadge Baba Amravati University. First of all, I pay my humble tribute to Vairagya Murtishi Sant Gadge Baba. Friends, as you know that the AI technology is not a longer concept of the future. It is a transformative force shaping the every domain of life, including the education as well as the research. And the technology integration is the national education policy has paid more emphasis towards the technology integration in our education, and from the personalized learning experience to the intelligent tutorial tutoring system. The AI is redefining how we teach, how we learn, and how we conduct our research. This course has been throughoutly designed for the faculty member in the higher education, recognize the urgent need of integration of this emerging technology into our teaching methodology and the academic practices. Through a blend of expert sessions, hands-on experience, and the collaborative learning, we aim to empower the educator like you with the knowledge and skill to adapt and thrive through this AI-driven academic landscape. So, friends, today we are starting our this particular refresher course with the first session with the help of one renowned expert that has been called from the industry, Mr. Govind Kumar Sir. Sir, I extend my warm welcome to you to this to this short-term program and particular to this session. Friends, Professor Mr. Govind Kumar Sir is at present serving as a managing director at the Seaport AI from 2017 to at present. As far as concerned with his with his professional experiences, he has also served as a vice president in ZEP, also in the multiple role, also in the HP, plays multiple role as well as the manager in the Airtel. He was also the business development manager at the Weapons software system. He has completed the project management professional certificate, Sigma Black Belt, innovation, creativity, and the change from the Penn State, USA, master level practitioner of the neurologistic programming. uh, as far as academic teaching and the learning, he was the member of the board of studies at the Department of Statistics at the Loyola College, Chennai. 40 courses in the Udemy covering the covering the technology, quality, and the management area he has developed. He has the author of the 10 book related to the AI as well as the management. He has also 4-month course on the AI ML at the Symbiosis University, Pune, and the Jain University, Bangalore, from the 2000 academic year 2023, 22 and 23 and 23-24. He was the faculty. He was the engaged in the faculty development program at Mumbai University and the Cochin University. He is the business. He is also on, having the business analytic course on the MBA at Amrita University. So, friends, this is the brief introduction with regards to Mr. Govind Kumar sir. We are luckily fortunate that we are trying to associate with all the industry experts, those who have domain expert in this area of artificial intelligence. So first day we are starting our session with the very dynamic and eminent personality, Mr. Govind Kumar sir. So sir, again extend my warm welcome to you to this particular session. And friends, today Mr. Govind Kumar sir will interact us on the this particular concept, that is prompt engineering with the help of ChatGPT. Most of you are using the ChatGPT nowadays, but what are the prompt engineering and how it should be used with this ChatGPT? So will enlighten on on that. So not wasting much more time, I can extend my warm welcome to you, sir, and request you to please start with the session. So please.
Yep. Thank you, sir, for a wonderful introduction. So good morning, everyone. Since this is the first session, I thought, we will start with an icebreaker and also cover some basic knowledge of AI. And after that, we will get into you know get into prompt engineering. I think you are already aware. I would like to share my knowledge, experiences with all of you. Okay, so this is the first icebreaker question. Can you predict what is the next one? You can come into the chat and give your answers. 25, I think it is a very simple one. Okay, very simple one, right? So this is the answer, right? I think all of you are enthusiastically telling, right? So the difference is 5 in each
There will be a
case.
series with
Correct, correct.
arrange a series with n numbers.
Right, right, right. The difference is 5. Right? Difference is 5. Yeah. Very good. Excellent. Let's go to the next one. What about this one?
Huh? 37.
Yeah, yeah. You can come to the chat, sir. Chat, you know. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, I think many of you add 11. Good, good, good. Good. $37. Okay. So what is this? Where is Paramount? So the answer is indeed 37. But how did we arrive at the number 37? Just for the benefit of everyone. 60, ma'am, no. How are you telling 60, ma'am? You added the numbers. No, here I am telling predict the next one. I'm asking you to predict the next.
Is it the odd numbers?
We have 17, 26. What is the next number? Right. So 3, 5, 7, 9. See, it is odd numbers. The difference is odd numbers. Right. And I come to 11, 37. Right. Good. Let's move to the next one.
It's
What is the
13
next?
plus 13.
No, yeah, here the next one is 37. I am moving to the next series. What is the next number in this series? No, not 15. $78, okay. Someone is telling 88, 78. Sure, is it 78? Is it 78 really? Okay, let's see the 8, 18, 33, 53. The difference is 5,
5, 10,
10, 15, 20.
20.
So I add 25. So 878 is the answer. Right? So good. I think these are all simple ones. The next one is tough. Okay. So let's see how many get this correct. Someone has given an answer. Maybe right, may not be right. Slowly the answer is coming. Okay, slowly it is coming. Two 215. So how did you, those who are telling 215, how did you arrive at it? That is the next one. Okay, cube of number minus 1. Okay, good. So it's 215, right? It is 1 cube minus 1 is 0. 2 cube minus 1 is 7. 3 cube minus 1 is 26. 4 cube minus 1 is how much? 63. 5 cube minus 1 is 124. 6 cube minus 1 is 215. All right. Okay, one last question. What is the answer? D, E. So A, B, C, no one is going. Someone has gone for A. Okay. Okay. D, E. D, E. Okay. The answer is indeed D. Right? The answer is D. Okay. So fine. Now I'm coming to a very important question, right? So can anyone tell what did we actually do here? What is the process we adopted in this exercise? What is the process we adopted in this exercise? Intelligence, okay. What else? Logic. Prediction, yeah. Sense of humor, okay. Prediction. What else? Logic, okay. Progressive sequence, okay. Logical reasoning. Logic, yeah. Fine. So let me rephrase this question. Why did I start the program with this icebreaker? I could have used anything else, but why did I go for this? Why did I go for this? Any reason for that?
It's a brain activity.
Correct. What else? Participation, yes, correct. Participation is definitely needed. But beyond that, thinking process, yes. Someone said this is how, I think, who was that? What is the name? Meenakshi Gurav says this is how AI works. Then someone says artificial intelligence using, okay, the AI predicts. Right, what else? Enhancing focus. Yeah, definitely. Enhancing focus. All those things are there. Enhancing focus and concentration. Right. To make it interesting, of course, goes without saying. Right. Pattern, yeah. So, anyone else wants to take a shot? Why we started with this exercise? Why we started with this exercise? Part stimulate thinking, yeah, definitely. What else? As someone said, understanding how brain works, yeah. As someone said, this is at the core of active thinking. This is at the core of how AI works. Okay. It uncovers pattern, right? Uses that pattern to predict, to make attentive. Yes, of course, all those things are there. But at the core, this is how the AI system works, right? Now, see, we have, so AI is about to learn something beyond the limit. Correct. So please understand this is how the AI systems work, right? That's what we try to bring it into software. Now, which brings us to the question, what is Gen AI? What is really Gen AI? Can anyone answer the question? What is Gen AI? Hey, good morning, Prashantji. Generative AI, correct. What is generative AI? Now, my question is there some other form of AI that is there? Are there other forms of AI? Right. What is generative AI? Right. Yeah. Right. Someone is getting information. Yes. Creates new content. Right. It creates, generative AI is the type of AI that can create text, code, image, right? All these things are possible, right? It generates, right? It generates. Now, so it generates. Generative AI is generates. Okay, it generates. It can even generate data. It can generate text. It can generate code. It can generate image. It can generate data. Right. So now, this is what we are doing, right? I mentioned earlier that AI is pattern and prediction, right? But generative AI is generating images. So where is the prediction? Because in AI, the central theme is prediction, right? In AI, the central theme is prediction. But here I'm saying it generates text. So where is the prediction here? Yes, Dr. Navita. It generates data according to questions asked. Yes. My question is, I said the exercise we just saw is at the core of AI, right? Is how AI systems work. It identifies the pattern and it predicts. If that is the case, where is the prediction in generative AI? That is my question. Think and answer. I think some of you may be aware, right? Algorithm, okay. What else? What else? Meaning, can you elaborate, Meenakshi ji? Can I elaborate? Learning, okay. Where is the prediction? That is my question. Where is the prediction? Prediction. See, is in any form based on the previous material? No. Please understand. What is prediction? Okay, good. Good. Thanks for asking the question. See, the core thing, AI is artificial intelligence, right? But what does artificial intelligence do? Basically, it predicts, right? Like what Deepa ji asked, what are the things it can predict? It can predict weather. It can predict future sales. It can predict even number of marks a student can get. It can predict, whether someone, how many years someone will live, longevity, right? So on and so forth. It can predict. Please understand, AI is all about prediction, right? Before it happens, right? Before something happens, I predict. That's what AI is doing. Are you all clear about it? Are you all clear about it? Then my next question, what is ML? I'm covering this since this is the first session, okay? What is ML? Can anyone answer? Machine learning. So how is machine learning related to AI? How is machine learning related to AI? Algorithms, yes, but how is machine learning related to AI?
Maybe, sir, I mean to say, maybe training the machine to predict.
Right. Correct. See, ML, yeah, ML is right. Sheetalji is, yeah. Hey, can you please go on mute, please? Thank you. Sheetalji is coming closer to the question. Please go on mute. Okay, I'm muted. So Sheetalji's answer comes closer, right? ML is providing techniques for AI, right? It is like if AI is the car, right? ML is the engine. AI is like a umbrella thing, right? ML gives algorithms, ML gives techniques, right? ML gives techniques. Everything is ML, machine learning. Even generative AI is fueled by machine learning. Please understand that, right? It's just that in generative AI, more advanced techniques of ML are there, right? Please understand that. Is it clear? So even in generative AI is fueled or driven by advanced machine learning techniques, right? So please keep this perspective difference in mind. Okay, now coming to the question. So in generative AI, what is being predicted? So in generative AI, what is being predicted? What is being predicted? No, I said what is being predicted. Sorry.
Sir, any complex question, any type of complex question, it can analyze, it can use machine learning algorithm, and it will give precise answer.
Correct. But what is being predicted? No,
whatever has been asked, sir.
Whatever is asked.
No. It doesn't work that way. Please understand. In generative AI, yes, Dr. Ryan is closer. It first predicts the next word. Please understand. Then the next sentence. That's how it works. You ask a question, you get an answer, right? But how it works is, it first predicts the first word. Then it builds the sentence, and then it works. That's how the system works. But so the point I'm trying to make is, AI is about prediction, right? Please keep this very clearly in your mind. Even in generative AI, we are predicting, right? So someone used the word training. What is this training? Someone in the answers, a lot of people said training. What is training?
Training means we go on asking AI that what we really want in return.
No. What is training? Or put differently, what is ML? ML is machine learning, right? So what is learning here?
Sir, is it like we give it the some situation, and if that situation A is the answer, then in the another situation, what will be the answer like?
Very close, see, it is like you feed, you help the system or software to learn, right? Software learns, that is ML software learns from past data. Okay, ML software learns from past data. So you have to provide past data, right? So that's what is done. If you look at ChatGPT, it has been trained on huge volume of data. So it is able to correctly predict the word, sentence, and even a paragraph. Right? So machine learning learns, it learns to identify. What does it learn? What does it learn? It learns to understand the pattern. It learns to understand the pattern and use that pattern to predict. Right? Please understand this. Okay. Now, there is one more terminology that is used along with this, right? What is LLM? What is LLM? Someone is selling large language model. Is that the answer? A large language model. Yes. So it is indeed correct, right? Large language model. Right? So ChatGPT, this is LLM. This is nothing but an algorithm, right? It's a type of algorithm. Okay. Now, in ChatGPT, what is the LLM? The way ChatGPT is written is like this. Okay. So what is the LLM in this?
Sir, it is a computer program or
Correct.
method that
Yeah,
can read or it can summarize or it can translate or it can answer just
No.
like a human.
correct. That is ChatGPT. That is
And it
ChatGPT.
has its own huge amount of data in its data set,
Right.
like
Correct.
textbooks we have or encyclopedia we have.
Correct, ma'am. That is part of the learning. That is part of the data on which
Yeah.
the model has learned. Our model has been trained. So the large language model is a type of algorithm, right? It's a type of technique, you can say. So in ChatGPT, the LLM is GPT. That is the technique. Anyone know what expansion for GPT? Anyone? Okay.
I think it
is
is a generative
pre-trained,
trained transformer.
right? So the core technology is known as transformer technology, right? I mean, at least those who are from a computer science background, I don't know how many of you are here computer science professors? Can you please raise your hand? No one is a computer science professor?
Sir, I am from computer science.
Okay. You can raise your hand in your Zoom thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. At least those who are from a technical background, computer science, you should know this, right? So generative pre-trained transformer. Transformer technology is the one that changed everything. Strangely, okay, good. Strangely, or rather ironically, this transformer technology was invented by Google. That is the irony of everything. Okay. This transformer technology was actually invented by Google, but in somewhere in 2015 or so. Okay. It's a computer, it's a model, it's an algorithm, you can say. Okay. So ChatGPT, they improvised. They improvised and they created this particular software. Actually speaking, ChatGPT was not the first. It was Meta. It was Meta that first introduced a tool like ChatGPT, but later withdrew because there were a lot of people who said they didn't like it. Right? So they thought, why unnecessarily risk, right? When there are enough platforms to make money, like Instagram and this. So that's the history behind it, right? So we learned a lot of terminologies, right? Any questions on this before I go to the next topic? Any questions on whatever we have covered?
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Sir, Chat GPT, why it is called as a transformer? What type of transformation it does actually? Why it is called as a transformer?
See, that is the type of technology, right? For example, I need to take you to it all builds on a technology known as NLP. The starting point for all of this, anyone knows what is NLP? NLP is natural language processing. It all comes from that. Right?
Okay.
It all comes from that. Natural language processing is what? It is how computers process the way you and I speak. Right? It comes from that. And then there was another lot of algorithms came. There is something known as BERT, then Transformer, then GPT, right? They call GPT 1, 2, 3, so on, it's going. Okay, so it's all going. So it's a name that is given, that's all. It's not like it is transforming anything, right? So it is the way the technology operates. But the root for this is how the software processes natural language, right? Someone is asking a question, can you throw light on LLM, right? See, LLM, remember, let's go back to the basic. AI predicts, right? AI predicts, basically. Any type of AI predicts, including generative AI, right? What is generative AI? It predicts or generates text, code, everything, right? Let's understand that, right? And what generative AI uses? It uses an LLM, a large language model. What is a model in that? It is nothing but an algorithm. It is nothing but an algorithm, or you can say it is a technique. Our AI ML, that is what I'm explaining. Algorithm.
चल रहा है. अरे वो मीटिंग को गए. इधर बैठो बैठो. ये लैपटॉप पे नहीं, उधर बैठो.
So can you go on mute? Okay. So AI is nothing but an algorithm, or to put it crudely, it's a technique. Right? Large language model. And what is the name of the large language model that is doing? It is GPT. Generative pre-trained transformer. That is it. Is this clear? Any questions?
Yes, sir, it's clear. Thank you.
Sir, I have one more question.
Yes, sir.
Sir, actually, I am teaching in the Polytechnic as well as engineering curriculums.
Okay.
So I also use lot of time ChatGPT for taking the data from internet. But sir, I have one question. How much we can rely on ChatGPT like tools or AI based tools like ChatGPT? At what percentage level it can produce the accuracy of information? Is it 98%, 99%, or is it 100%? How much we can rely on the result of AI?
See, that's a good question. It's a good question you asked.
Yeah, because sir,
remember,
in education.
Go ahead, sir.
Sir, because in education we have to teach the students in a very foolproof way. So blindly, if we take the data from ChatGPT or AI, that is my question. Like, how much, at what percentage it can operate? How much we can be relying on that?
Good question. Good question. Now, let's understand. I said earlier, AI is all about prediction, including ChatGPT. Right? That's what I said. Whenever there is prediction, you must be prepared for inaccuracy. Right? Whenever you are predicting, for example, weather prediction, it says someone was telling there will be heavy rains in Mumbai, but not much rains, right? It's going to get flooded, everything, right? It's going to rain for 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, but it did not rain. Right? You say that some student will score 90% marks. That student doesn't score 90%, scores only 80%. So whenever you are predicting, be prepared for inaccuracy, which means ChatGPT can make mistakes. Please be prepared for that. Can very well make mistakes. So accuracy is roughly about 90%. It is an approximation. So which is why ChatGPT is not going to replace tutors, no, it's not going to replace professors, it's not going to replace software engineers. A lot of people turn around and say that, it's going to replace. No. Is this clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
In fact, the term we use is, yes, very true, sir. You have to cross verify. We have to cross many times, in fact, the terminology we use is hallucination. Right? It gives something. It hallucinates. It hallucinates. It thinks something and gives the answer. Right? So you cannot rely on ChatGPT alone. It can make mistakes. Right? You have to understand that. Any other question? Any other question?
Sir, can I ask one more question?
Yes, yes.
Sir, I am reading since last 1 or 2 years that in newspapers and reputed newspapers and a lot of media, in India also there is a tremendous increase in use of AI in various fields like meteorological department, then other things. Then you are saying that, sir, that this result is 90% accurate. Then how the professional bodies are using then AI means whether they are using to some level or means because it is 90% accurate as you said, and lot of agencies across the globe, they have already started using AI tools for weather prediction and other things. So if the results are not accurate up to 100%, then how they are using, sir? That is one more of my question.
See, you have to use it and you have to do the check, no? Cross-checking you have to do. You have to do the verification, no? It's up to you to verify. You can't simply rely on ChatGPT or any language model. You have to rely. You have to do the verification. See, if ChatGPT can make 100% prediction, then why do we need professors, no? Right? I can put a robo in a college and the robo will teach. Right? See, Dr. Venkata, even if it has sufficient information, even then it
Okay, sir,
cannot
that
provide
means
100% accurate
these
answer.
professional bodies are using yeah, means that means, sir, the professional bodies which you are using the AI based tools nowadays, they are using is only as a helping hand. Means some for getting some level of information they are using, and remaining part they are cross verifying.
Correct. See, I'll give you one more example.
Okay.
We are talking of healthcare AI, right? But I am associated with one healthcare AI company, right? So what we do is from your retinal scan, right? We call it as a fundus image. Okay. We are predicting neurological diseases. Right? We are predicting neurological diseases from the eye. Retinal is eye. Right? Can I start medication based on the prediction of AI? The answer is no. I cannot start medication. No, it has to be validated by a medical professional. Right? Why am I doing validation by medical professional? It is because the accuracy is not 100%. And I can't afford to make mistakes in healthcare. Right? In many industries, right, this 90% accuracy is good enough. Please understand that. Is good enough in many industries. For example, weather prediction, 90% is good enough. You don't need precise information, 100%. No, healthcare, I need 100%. Any questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? Thank you for asking, sir. Pawanji, it's a good question that you asked.
Yes, sir. I got the answer. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. What about, so the teacher should verify the answer. Very true, sir. Very true. Teacher should verify the answer. Any other questions? Any other questions? Okay. So you're all clear, right? You're all clear. What is the LLM? Can anyone explain? Can you take 1 minute? Okay. Can you take or maybe 2 minutes? Can you
Sir,
summarize? Yes, ma'am. Just 1 minute. Can you
sir,
summarize?
as you explained, it is nothing but an algorithm or technique. They are trained with large data sets to recognize complex patterns. They are
Right,
algorithms which are trained.
right. Good, ma'am. So now what I want is, can you summarize in bullet points what I have covered so far? Take
Um,
3 minutes. Take 3 minutes. Don't give the answer right away. Come and share it in the chat window. In bullet points, what we have covered so far. Five or six bullet points.
Sir,
Someone has, yeah,
good morning. I have sent just that message. The
right.
transformative type of technology, transformative technology was invented by Google. And
I saw that. Yes.
yes, these points I have given.
Yes, good, sir. Let's give a couple of more minutes for
Yes.
others, okay? Don't give the answers just yet because I want everyone to share.
Okay,
Let's
sorry,
take,
sir.
no problem. No problems. Just give 2-3 more minutes.
Come on.
Okay, a lot of interesting insights are coming. Good. How ChatGPT works? Yes, good morning, Vinodji. Okay. One more minute. I think, some of you are too brief. Basics of AI, how ChatGPT works. Yeah. Because you are there. If someone asks how ChatGPT works, right? You are there as a professor, right? You're teaching as a college. If someone asks how ChatGPT works, you should be able to answer. Right? That's very, very important. So can you answer this question, since I think Dr. Ayan Mukherjee said how ChatGPT works? How ChatGPT works?
Sir, as you said, ChatGPT is an LLM. It's a large language model, which is usually called GPT, as you explained, and it is trained with massive amounts of data through which you can do predictions and new contents can be created.
Right. Right. So ChatGPT, yes. What about others? Anyone else wants to take a shot?
Sir, ML learns from previous patterns.
Right.
So maybe ChatGPT gives the previous patterns. So many times this had happened in past. So correlation maybe.
Right. Okay. What else? Anyone else? You can even come and type in the chat box.
It provides the data on the basis of inputs received and the patterns judged.
Correct. Correct. But how does, see, if you are asked, right, how ChatGPT works, right? So you can say that ChatGPT relies on a large language model called GPT, right? Based on your question, it tries to predict the next word, sentence, and paragraphs, right? Generative pre-trained transformer, which is an LLM, right? This is very, very important. Please keep this in your mind. So that brings us to the next question, right? Next area. Yes, yes. Based on the input and the vast amount of text data that has been trained, that is what is happening in GPT. So GPT has been trained on vast amounts of data. Right? GPT has been trained on vast amounts of data. Okay. Now, let's come to the interesting part. What is prompt? Or what is prompt engineering?
So the instructions we give to ChatGPT to do or perform a particular task.
Okay. What else? What else?
Sir, is it a supplying of necessary data?
Okay, you can say that. What else? What else?
So can we say the input we give to ChatGPT to have an output, that is a prompt?
All right. What else? What else? What else?
Sir, sometimes if the ChatGPT doesn't decodes what has been asked, then it will again prompts the correct question, and it will again we have to give again input. So is that the prompting from ChatGPT?
That is one aspect. One aspect. What else? What is the meaning of the word prompt? Can anyone say? Let's come to prompt engineering. What is prompt?
Suggestion?
No.
Direction?
Prompt, no. Prompt is nothing but a question. It's a question.
Instructions.
It's a question, right? The word prompt engineering means it is the art and science of asking questions. Right? It is the art and science of asking questions. Right? So can anyone elaborate what do you mean by the art and science? What do you think about it? What do you think about the art and science of asking questions? Structure of framing the question, okay. Right question should be ask the question in a proper. Okay, can you elaborate, Satish ji? Alignment of philosophy and the practical approach, okay. What is this art and science of asking questions? It means I not only ask question, what else? I not only ask question, but also provide the context. Boss, why am I asking the question? Is it not important? Right? Always important. I not only ask question, but I also provide the context. What is context? Can anyone give an example? Can you all give an example of a prompt with a context? It can be anything. Come to ChatGPT, give a prompt with context.
Sir, may I?
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Go ahead.
Sir, if I have to frame a particular question, then I may say that prepare a situation-based case study using Amol and Anand who go in the market and trade.
Right. Can you so ma'am, let's take yours as an example. Right.
Okay.
What is that you said? Can you tell me once again?
Prepare a question, prepare a situation-based question using Amol and Anand who went to the market to trade.
Situation-based question. Okay.
So there was a market. I expect like this from the ChatGPT that in this market, Amol and Anand went for or had a trade, and for 50,000, who is the buyer and who is the seller? Simple.
See, ma'am, my problem with this is, what are you trying to achieve?
Sir, I want to ask my students to know the concept of buyer and seller. So I'm giving people for the situation
right.
from where they are recognizing who is the buyer and who is the seller and why.
Good. So your prompt should be, I am teaching a class. Right? I am teaching a class. What am I teaching? What are you teaching, ma'am? BCom, MBA, BBA?
Sir, I teach BCom law subject.
Law subject, okay. You say that you are teaching a class, you want to teach the concept of buyer and seller.
Yeah, for sale of goods act, for example.
For sale of goods act, right? Okay. So mention that.
Okay.
Now, come to the third point. What do you want, ma'am?
I
Or
want,
do you want ChatGPT to give you help?
prepare a situation-based question.
Situation-based question for whom?
For undergrad students.
Okay, so see, if you see this, I don't understand what you're trying to tell. Right? So how can you help me? You can give an example. Can you give an example?
Yeah.
Like, can you give an example of a question?
Like X bought 10,000 flowers from Y. X is a buyer, Y is a seller. He who buys for consideration is a buyer. He who sells for consideration is a seller, as per Sale of Goods Act, India,
Right.
1930.
Right. What is the question then?
Who is in my? I expect from the situation to from the students to figure out why Amol is a buyer and why the other one is a seller.
So the question is why X is a buyer and Y is a seller. Right? So this is how you need to frame. Your prompt should explain this.
No, my question is, sir, is it necessary that I should mention Sale of Goods Act 1930?
It is better to mention. Remember, prompt engineering, there is a golden rule in prompt engineering. Specific is terrific.
Govind Kumar sir, sorry to interrupt you. I
Yes,
hope
sir.
I am loud and clear.
Yeah.
I'm Professor Atik sir, coordinator of the program. Actually, the issue is, sir, most of the participants, they are all from varied discipline.
Correct.
Right? So if you demonstrate some
I'm
live
going to do
demonstration,
that.
yeah,
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that.
will, and later on we will take the question. Whatever questions are there, okay, we will take it at the end.
Yes,
okay, because
yes.
otherwise, what will happen? The things will go in different direction. Because they
No.
are from different disciplines.
We are I get your point, but these questions are valid.
No, I am not saying, I am not questioning the validity of the question, whatever these participants are asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get your point. I get your point. No, I'm going to switch to that. I'm going to switch to that.
Please,
But
please, sir.
yeah, but I want to highlight a few things, right?
Yes, no problem.
So the specific is terrific is an important aspect. Please understand that, right? So unless you mention all of this, I won't get the right answer. Let's go to the tool itself, right? So before that, I want all of you to take 2 minutes and create a prompt on any subject. Create a prompt on any subject, because the beauty, right? The beauty of ChatGPT lies in prompting. That is why I'm spending so much time here. Please understand that. Unless you prompt effectively, you won't get the response. Right? Unless you prompt effectively, you won't get the response. Let's go to ChatGPT. Yeah. Okay, few of you have come with answers. So let's take the example that the law example, right? Let's see the difference. I will come here, come to ChatGPT, so you understand the difference, right? Now you all can see my screen, right? So now the prompting, right? Let's see the difference. Give me, that was your first question, right? Give me situational questions on buyer and seller. You were selling Amol and Anand, right? Give me a situational questions on buyer. Let's put buyer and seller.
Yes.
Right? Let's put, give me situational question. Let's see the response we get. Right? So we have got 5 responses. right? We are getting a lot of questions. Now let me reframe this. This is where the context comes. I am a teacher of law to BCom students. Okay. Now my next question. Now the next part of the prompt comes. Right? I am teaching Sale of Goods Act 1939. Let's put India. Okay. To BCom, I am mentioning
1930.
1930. Right. Right. Let's be specific. Right. Give me questions give me questions. Now let's say give me questions. Right? That's all I'm saying. Right? So you got situational questions, conceptual questions, right? You get this. Now I come to the other aspect. Right? Let me copy this. I am a teacher of BCom students. Give me questions like, if a buyer, if X buys 1,000 units for a consideration of, let's say, rupees 10,000 from Y, who is the buyer and who is the seller?
Justify.
Provide justification. See, you're adding it. So, can you see? Can you see how things changes?
Yes.
Now let's say I am in the sale of goods side, right? Let's go to give me questions from sale of goods act. Which are difficult to interpret. Right? There are certain aspects of the act which are difficult to interpret, right? Let's see what we get. Can you see the difference?
Yes, sir.
A enters into a contract with B to sell 100 quintals of rice to be shipped next month. Before the goods, the government imposes a ban. Now the question: if B has taken money from A, will the contract be enforceable? Right? This is prompt engineering. Clear? Let's see what are the prompts. So let's go to the prompt. See, as I said, the beauty is in prompt, not in seeing whatever I type into ChatGPT. Right? I think there are many law people here, I think. How company law 2013 promoted women empowerment. One of the important things I want to tell is, don't ask one-line questions or one-line prompts in ChatGPT. No use giving just one-line prompt. That is why I'm telling, okay, can give context. Can all of you frame a prompt and come and type in chat window? Come and type in chat window any area you want to prompt. How will you frame the prompt now that you have learned prompt engineering? You all understand, right? It is how you ask questions that matters in ChatGPT. Only 2 people have responded. What about others? What is the prompt? And again, what is the important thing that you have learned now after today's class? For prompting, what is the most important thing? Can anyone tell?
Sir,
Please. Yes.
sir, we need to give prompt about specific. The specific information what we want based on what?
That is known as context.
Okay.
Right? Context. What is context? Why am I asking this question to ChatGPT? If a student comes and asks you a question, right? Will it not help you if the student gave you context? Do you understand now what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Many of you, I think only 1 or 2 people have given very good prompts. The rest are Meenakshi ji, no, that's not sufficient. Descriptive situation-based question for what? Birender ji, what type of libraries for what? Is it computer science? Or is it something else? Generate code. No, again, all of you are creating, for example, let's take this, generate code, Swastik Pradhanji, right? Let's take this. It is code for what? What, sir? Can you elaborate?
Hello, sir. When a tool spots a workpiece, at that time the failure take place of the tool due to the friction.
Okay, so this is for what? Mechanical, software?
Mechanical, sir. Mechanical, sir.
So let's ask this question and see what you get. Okay, let's say you're there. See, look at this. Can you see it has come to software?
Yes, sir.
This is the Python, but you did not have that, na?
No, sir.
You wanted, so what? How will you reframe this? Tell me, how will you reframe?
If suppose, sir, we are working in any of the software or language like Python, then we have to write that relate to that particular software.
So, but you talked about mechanical, now where is Python coming into this picture?
Yes, sir. I have not mentioned that one.
No, are you talking mechanical or are you talking computer science?
No, sir. Mechanical, sir.
Mechanical. So that is where context is important, right? An example is also important.
Okay, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So can you reframe your prompt?
So it will take time because more precisely we had to reframe.
Yes.
This is the generally I have made.
No, that will not help you at all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? Deepa ji, I think it's a good one, right? Deepa Chitness, she has framed it well.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, one question. If we have to give, we want in return specific data for research like statistical data or something. So what type of prompt we should give?
Tell me, what is it that you are looking for? Give the prompt.
suppose it is literacy ratio in 2024 and in comparison with China.
Literacy ratio of India
Yes.
versus China in
2024.
Okay. That's what you want to know. You can say what is, can you please go on mute if you don't mind? Right? You're not talking. What is the literacy? Yes. What is the literacy ratio of India? It may know, it may not know. Let's try.
Because when we ask for statistical data, no, the
it is
source
switching.
is
No, you are
not
getting it. It is getting it. You can ask.
Okay.
It is giving it. This is good, no?
Yeah, let me
Here
check.
you got.
Okay.
But why are you asking, ma'am?
See, many times we need to write, no, sir, in our research papers and all. With
Okay, then say that you are planning to write a
research paper.
On what?
Some topic maybe.
Give the topic. No, that is context.
Okay, okay. Understood, sir.
That is important, na? See, always it is like, why am I asking the question?
Yes.
Like, that is equally important.
Yes.
See, Babison Terang, I think, has crafted a wonderful prompt. I'll copy that here. I'm a researcher planning to explore my research into AI ethics and higher education, and I would like to focus mainly from Upper Assam. Suggest me a research title. Always start with what you want. Put this as the first line. Suggest me a research title. Right? Instead of having it in the last part of the prompt, put that as the first prompt, as the first line in the sentence. Very good, Babison. Dr. Manisha, right? Let's look at what Manisha ji has done here, right? I'm a chemistry teacher. Give me MCQ questions with correct answers on the atom economy, one of the green chemistry principles. Okay. Now, which standard, man? That's important, na? Context. Which standard? Which board? How many questions? How many answer choices?
Okay, we have to give number.
You have to indicate, na?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
This can be given for, I think, maybe 9th standard or 11th standard.
Yes, sir.
Right? Which standard? Which board? Right? How many questions? How many answer choices? Can it have more than one answer choice?
Okay.
It's possible, na?
Yeah.
So that's how you give.
Okay,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sure. Let's take, for example, define income tax. Neelam ji. There are a lot of tax people here. Law. So question is it for school or college? Which year? Is there any applicable law? Is it generic? Neelam ji, do you understand? So this is prompt engineering.
Yes, sir.
This is prompt engineering. Okay. See, Dr. Ratnashil is asking this question. Sir, remember the context. Why are you doing this exercise? Provide the context now. There is nothing to demonstrate here. Please understand. I can keep pressing enter, but beauty lies in prompt engineering. Why am I asking? For which year? I can be 11th standard, or I can be MTech, or I can teach BTech, right? BE Computer Science. What are the things students have already learned? Clear? Anyone else? Come up with prompting, no? Prompting, no? Come up with prompting. Give questions. Let's try to improve the prompt. We have only another 10 minutes left. That's all. No more prompts. No more prompts. Class is silent. What is the exact population of Maharashtra in the year 1982? Okay. Why are you asking, sir? Remember, I'm telling the most important thing is context. Why are you asking this question? What do you plan to do with this information? Okay. You understand how to craft prompts? Someone is asking one more. Deepa ji, okay. I want to write a research paper on Viksit Bharat. Give me legal areas. What is the background, ma'am? What is the background?
Sir, there is a government announcement for Viksit Bharat in 2047, how it is going to be. So if I have to work on that, say gender equality, for example, I want
then you
other...
mention, na. Be specific. Global questions will get you global answer.
Achha.
You are talking of gender equality, mention gender equality, no?
Okay.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Right? That's how you write.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yep. I'm a college library. I'm writing a research paper. I want to know how many college libraries in Assam have done their automation in 2024. Okay. This is good. I'm writing a research paper on what? I'm writing a research paper on what? Right? So what is prompt engineering? Let's sum up. Only some 20 odd people participated in prompting. I don't know why the rest did not participate. Good. Dr. Gayatri, that is good. You can also indicate the level of difficulty. Almost coming to the end of the program. Any questions? I want to take questions. So what did we cover in this session?
Sir,
Right?
I have a question. Can I
Yes,
ask?
go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Sir, the question is, I have used ChatGPT, not so well as you showed today, but I have one question. Whenever the data comes or the data that is being given to us, the information, is that information authentic?
We discussed this, no? 90% accuracy. You have to verify, ma'am.
How we will verify that, sir?
You go and cross-verify. Source data is there, no?
Okay, okay.
Yes. You must verify. Yes. Any other question? Sandeep ji, why you are doing? What? It is part of what? Mention that, no? You are specific, but you can be more specific. right? What is the purpose? Why are you asking this question? That is a very, very important part of prompting. Yes. How to use AI in the library? Okay. Again, see, the important thing I want to communicate is generic prompts will get you generic responses. ChatGPT's real value is in being specific. Yes. Any other questions? Any questions?
Sir, I have one question. Sir, just I was disconnected for only 5 minutes in between. So still I have one question, sir. Sir, while asking the question to the ChatGPT or any AI tool, is it recommended to use prompt with context or general prompt? Or means whether we should use
always use give for context, no?
Context. Okay, okay. So it will give more. It will give more refined result. That means.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. Thank
That
you.
is the power of ChatGPT.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. What else? Any other question? I have used even 20-line prompt, Deepika. I have used 20-line prompt.
Sir, I have one more question, sir. Sir, I have been using the ChatGPT since last few years for as a aid of my teaching activity in my college. So other than ChatGPT, whether there are any more popular tools other
Which
than
is what we are going
ChatGPT?
to cover as part of this training program, no?
Okay, so just I was looking for a name, sir, a name of the tools.
That is what we are going to cover in this program.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
There are others. In fact, I am going to come tomorrow afternoon to cover Google. Google
sir,
Gemini, I am going to cover.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes. Birender ji, yes, we can solve. We can solve. Of course, Prashant ji, you have to give reference. Very, very important. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yep. Any other questions? Okay, it was nice, sharing my knowledge with all of you, right? So important thing is always provide context.
Sir.
Yes.
I have a questions.
Right.
Sir, as most of the research paper are going through plagiarism content. So whenever we get something from the AI, it tell us 100% internet plagiarism. Can we able to avoid it, or most
See,
of the
my point is
are
don't
not
use this
taking
word
that
by
on?
word. No? Don't use this word by word. You use it and draw inference. No, if you're going to copy the same, then it is a problem. Don't use it that way.
For
no?
a reference, we can use that and we will generate our own words.
Correct.
And then we will use it, and some answer
Yes.
we are in confusion, then we can ask him.
Yes.
To relate that.
Correct. Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Sure. So I've shared my LinkedIn. Any of you want to stay connected, you can do that. Otherwise, I think so. Good interaction. Keep it this way, right? And be specific in your prompt. Give context. Give detailed prompts. As I said, I have given even 20-line prompt. I never go for 1-line, few-word prompt. I never ever do that. Okay. We will continue the discussion. I will cover some more things when I come tomorrow afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. It was a very wonderful and interactive session. And during the session, we have answered everything of this. So I think there is no more questions, so we can conclude if you could permit, sir.
Okay, yes, thank you.
So
We can conclude.
on behalf of the organizers and the participants, I would love to express my sincere thanks towards Mr. Govind Kumar sir for such a wonderful session. And sir, you have elaborated our concept towards this prompt engineering. While we are using this artificial intelligence. So we are really thankful to you, sir, for your precious time and thought-provoking session here. With the kind consent of Mr. Govind Kumar, sir, I would like to declare that this session will be over here. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, so participants, we will stop now here and we'll continue our next. Our course coordinator sir and director sir, Professor Atik sir will be there, and sir will interact with all of you. So now may I request please to Professor Atik sir to enlighten us. Sir, please.
Thank you, Ankit. I think we have started our session rather the very first day directly on certain tools and certain things, right? See, the basic idea as far as this course, let me clear a few things as far as how this course will go around, right? Since we have participants from various disciplines, so our approach is more tool based. Okay, that is one thing. That is for every purpose you will be taken up to some or the other tool. Okay, AI tool more specifically. Okay, but the bottom line of the discussion is I have shared one paper on our group. Okay, I request all the participants to please go through it, because this is a technology wherein many times we used to call it as a disruptive technology. So it is a lot of disruptions which is taking place. I think I was there in the session, okay, wherein people were asking, sir, if you copy and paste some stuff generated by, say, ethically it is not correct. So we will address all those issues. So what are the ethical issues? That is how to curtail the use of AI and up to what extent it should be allowed. So this way there are a lot of questions which will be there in your mind, right? So no worries, just keep patience. Okay, hopefully you will enjoy all the sessions. Okay, and if you feel like giving any kind of you can say suggestion, I will be very much happy to listen to you, and we will change our strategy, right, as far as this course is concerned. But the basic idea, as I have told you, that is why we are going tool based is because if we go technology based, then definitely we need to have some knowledge of computer science. But in today's session, I think the speaker has pointed out certain underlying principles of AI, what AI is all about and what is generative AI and how do they differ, right? So that was very much needed. That theoretical stuff is very much needed. So before going to any tool, we need to understand at least some theoretical aspects of it. So if you know the technology, then definitely you will be able to use it in more efficient and effective manner, right? So with this note, I think we will stop here. Okay. And in between, definitely I'll be interacting with you on various aspects, and I request all of you to ask your question at the end of the session. Okay, if you feel like we can give maybe around 10 to 20 minutes for the discussion. Okay, but it is my humble request that don't intervene in between, because what happens, because let's say I am from law or I am from a specific discipline. Okay, so my context will be with regard to that. So let the speaker finish up his or her talk. Okay, and then later on you can ask the question at the end of the session, right? So this is what is there in my mind. If there are any suggestion, I'll be happy to rather incorporate all those things in the sessions to come. So it is open for discussion. We can go ahead. Let's say if you have anything in your mind, you can very well come up. Okay, so the strategy I have told you, that is, we will be going more or less all the time. We will be going with some or the other tool, right? That is what we have decided. Okay, and we feel that that is the right approach of dealing with a diverse participants, right? Because you are from various disciplines. Some of you are from life sciences, some of you are from law, some of you are from humanities, and so on, right? So if anybody who wish to speak on this, you are welcome.
So this is Dr. Deepa Chitnis.
Yes,
May I speak few words?
yeah, please.
Sir, it was a very excellent session and
Okay.
interactive also. Thank you so much. But along with this, I would like to add that we are using only ChatGPT as a AI tool. So I am sure that you must have had some plan about the other tools and to get us introduced with those tools.
Yes.
So I'll be
Madam,
happy to.
this is day 1 and session 1, if I am
Yeah.
not wrong.
Yes,
Right?
yes. I'm sure.
So right. So and there are lot many things to come. Okay,
Yes.
so you need not worry. We will discuss tools with
No,
regard to research. We will discuss tool with even
Yeah.
parallel
Yeah.
to ChatGPT. You have a number of options.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, sir. There is no
we will
doubt about it. Yes.
we will
And
explore all those possibilities. Now
yeah.
it is up to you to decide that is which one is to be used and how to use it and which you feel is more appropriate in your domain and
Yeah.
so on.
I
Right?
wish to learn, sir, first of all.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
so you will be exposed to various tools. Okay, and as I said that we will consider some ethical consideration as well.
Yeah.
And see, I am into this domain since 1994. If I am not wrong, I attended my very first summer school. Those days, AICT, they used to call it as summer school or winter school at JNTU Hyderabad. It was on neural network and all. Right. So whatever little experience I have, I'll try to, because I cannot be a resource person because I am a coordinator for this
Yeah.
entire course, right? But I'll give you input as and when required.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you please just keep your patience. Okay. And I hope all of you will enjoy
Yeah.
all the sessions because they will be full of tools and all, right?
Yes.
So we'll not be going deeper into the technology aspect, but rather we'll be going into the aspects which in what way we can use it for our
Use
you
of
can say
it.
deep learning
Yeah.
purposes and so on. Right?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Anybody else who wish to speak on this? Deepa madam, I hope I have answered your query.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Yes.
So we will meet at yes, Ankit, it's over to you.
Yes, sir. So, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your enlightenment towards this program. Friends, now we can leave the session and rejoin the session sharp at 2 p.m. See, there will be one assignment getting started based on this particular session, that is the ChatGPT. You have to create your account on the ChatGPT. If you have already your account, then take the screenshot of that first page and you can use any three of prompt that you have you want to add that particular prompt or the simple questions, and take all the screenshots of their that prompts as well as their responses, and that particular screenshots that has to be put in the word form, word file, and that word file or the PDF file created, you have to upload in our particular assignment section. So whatever may be the instructions that have already been provided in the LMS, you can please visit the LMS using your credential, as well as the paper or the article that has been shared by Professor Atik sir in our WhatsApp group, that has been also uploaded in our LMS. So you can please read that article as well as go through that particular assignment. And now we will stop now here. I once again extend my sincere thanks to all the participants, and I will request please join this next session sharp at 2 p.m. with same link. Thank you everyone, and thank you, sir.